Okay, and we are live. It's been a while since I've went live, so we'll see how this one goes. What's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba's World? Congrats, you're the first one to be here. What's up, Banjo the Bean? Hello, JB Films. Oh wow, 7 already. What's up, Letitia? Oh, question already. Do you like Lunchables? If so, what's your favorite kind? Gee, I don't know. I haven't had those for a long time. I guess I I guess the pizza ones or the ones that comes with Reese's and Oreos. Like I love the ones that come with Reese, not just Reese's candy as a whole, because I think it's a nice combo. The day Naughty Toyland Detective returns to cable TV will be the best day of my life. I won't even care what channel it's on. I always wonder why you're such a big Naughty fan. Like I get it's your opinion, but I just want to know why you're obsessed with Naughty. I mean, to me, I don't like the show. It's only the old stop motion series I like, kind of, but that's all I enjoy. I hate the animation type. Hey, what is your favorite live action show of the 80s? 80s, you say, huh? I'm honestly not so sure. I would say the model series of Thomas, but I don't think that counts. Can you say 80? 80. Do you remember the Rankin Bass specials? If you mean those stop motion Christmas specials like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course I do. That's a classic. Oh, we have Junior in here. What's your favorite kids' TV network? Hmm. Well, I can't say Noggin because that's preschool. I guess, um, I guess Nickelodeon, but of course we know they suck now. If we're talking the best kids TV network right now, I guess Cartoon Network. Let's just say CN. They're nostalgic. Hello, Somali fan. I plan on starting a series where I review every Lunchable. I will be making them as I'm on a hike or at a school. Cause if you're at one of those, I imagine you're not gonna have these kitchen gears. Okay, other than a plate and a knife. Nick does kind of suck. We got to get Blue's Clues back on a junior. For sure, I agree to that. Sup, Unk? Okay, Jeff. 1996 or 1997? Oh, 96. Honestly, the best TV channel right now is MeTV Tunes. I can't disagree with that. They are the best. They're like Boomerang if Boomerang was how it's supposed to be back then. In other words, show classics 24/7. I'll even have one or two cooked and one not cooked, okay? How was your day or how is your day? How is your day? It's going fine. Good. This off right now. I'll be showing that like around half an hour from now, showing you what I promised um, in a post. main meal. Boomerang, but better. Yep, I agree to that. Sup, Cameron, the rap music fan. Did you watch the Loud House Christmas movie Naughty or Nice on Nickelodeon? It was pretty good. It's way better than SpongeBob: The Search for SquarePants. Well, how do you know it's better than that? Like I know that the trailer's bad, but the movie hasn't even kind of came out yet. Plus, of course, but plus I didn't watch it because I don't like the Loud House. Why do you swear in your community posts? Yet you don't swear in your videos. Yeah, that's kind of a question I thought I would get, honestly. But here's the thing, I don't like say like actual cuss words, like the main bad ones, just like the small ones. But I guess the main reason for that is because I'm only typing them and I'm not actually saying the words. But in an actual real video, you guys would hear me say it. You know what I mean? I wish Nickelodeon had that channel called Nick Classics with a wide variety of shows if they want to be as good as Cartoon Network and Game Show Network. Yeah, I mean those channels show classics, so why can't Nickelodeon? Like, bruh, I get it. You have iCarly and TMNT, but more would be nice. Ironically, I'm watching this while eating pizza Lunchable. The one I'm eating comes with an Airhead. Oh, that's cool. Game Show Network sucks. They air the Harvey feud too much. No, I don't agree with that. Yeah, sure, they have a lot of family, but you have a good variety of shows. They even show older ones like Millionaire, Deal or No Deal, Match Game with Gene Rayburn, Cash Cab. They have a good variety. They're way better than Nickelodeon. Do you remember Yo Gabba Gabba Nickelodeon? Yes, and my god, that show sucks. Your videos are always so nostalgic. I've seen one of your videos in 2020 and I still watch your uploads. Keep it up, man. Hey, thank you for the compliment. You're one of my favorite users or favorite fans. Hello, I may just be a minute or two late, but I'm here now. Hey, that's all that matters. Rugrats or Chuggington? I'm gonna have to go with Rugrats because Chuggington is basically a ripoff of Thomas and Friends. Man, I haven't watched Game Show Network in a hot minute. Hey, I actually know you like it, JB Films, because I remember it in one of your YouTube channel banners, you had the channel on there, and I'm like, wow. And I thought I was the only YouTuber that loved GSN, but I guess not. It's a shame they don't air Richard Dawson, Ray Combs, Louis Anderson, Richard Karn, and John O'Hurley feuds. Yeah, I especially like the Richard Dawson one. Like, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, by the way, yeah, I kind of prefer Richard Dawson over Steve Harvey. I don't know. There's just something about him. I mean, he starred on Match Game, so why not, right? He's kind of cool. He's cool. Can you do Paul the three-eyed monkey impression from Jimmy Neutron? Maybe in a bit. But I also saw you ask that in my Ask Crayar episode, so maybe I'll do it here early. Why not? Some Wally fan. I've never heard of GSN. I'm not a fan of game shows. Yeah, I did respond to you from the comment you did on my recent TV schedule video, so yeah, I did say that you don't really care for the channel that much, and I was kind of right. My favorite snack Lunchables comes with is a chocolate crunch, the crunch chocolate. Okay, that's not bad. I like that candy bar too. Um, I've never watched a GSN. Is it good? Of course it's good. I mean, you've seen me do the schedules on there, and they have a good wide variety of shows. The weekend schedule isn't very good, but weekdays, oh my god, it's awesome. You got like 18 shows on there. It's perfect. Yep. Anyways, first question for me. Do you wish to meet Steve Burns, the original host of Blue's Clues? Two words. Heck yes. That dude is so freaking cool. Like, and a lot of us people that grew up in the 90s love Steve. They actually don't know who Joe is. They're like, "Joe? Joe who? We like Steve." Yeah. So it would be a blessing and a dream to actually meet him in person. What's your opinion on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and do you ever notice that dot crawl and rainbow artifacts on the Edges in 1999 or 2001. I don't really know. I don't really understand that too much, but I do like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Um, Regis Philbin is a good host. Not as good as Howie Mandel, but he's cool. I prefer John O'Hurley over Steve Harvey. Okay, that's cool. What's your thoughts on SML Talks? I and Adam Cartoons made a video on him. That's also asked in my Ask Crayar episode, but I guess I'll answer it here. You guys would probably guess, or how would I say this? You guys are probably thinking I don't know the guy, but I actually do. And I've heard of all the things he's been saying online and stuff. Much like with that I want to mention his name because he is a pretty disgusting dude, but X-Men 1991 hates. Much like him, kind of like a cyberbully or something. So many bad things online, and as much as I don't want to get involved with drama, it's just kind of ridiculous. JB Films. I've never been a fan of. I've been a fan of GSN since January 2024. Oh, that's cool. Steve was the GOAT on Blue's Clues. I can agree to that. I can say this GSN schedule is good. Dang right it is. It's way freaking better than any of Nickelodeon's channels. I wish I could meet Jim Cummings in person so I can hear how he V. Okay. Can you do? Oh my God, Junior! I said I would do it in a bit. Ed, Edd n Eddy or Dexter's Laboratory? Ed, Edd n Eddy, no question. God dang it, tablet! I accidentally pressed sent too early. Oh boy, don't we hate it when that happens? I've lost interest on SML. Good for you. I don't like him. I've lost interest on him too ever since he got rid of those Mario plushies. What's your opinion on Rock Paper Scissors? I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's the best show on Nickelodeon right now. Yes, I said it. I said it, and I'm proud of it. It's pretty much like another version of like Cat Scratch or Ed, Edd n Eddy, but it's a decent show, honestly. I understand it has objects in it, and of course, a show about objects is kind of weird, but hey, take a look at BFDI or Insanity. It's not that bad, really. Do you want to know something? Okay. I actually used to love watching Blue's Clues back when I was just a little kid. In fact, I used to own and watch Blue's Clues videotape, VHS tapes. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I could know how he do his lines from the other shows years later. Okay. Which is better, flapjack or chowder? Chowder. Oh yeah, speaking of Junior, let's actually do his comment now so he doesn't repeat it for the third time. So before I do this, Paul actually made a bunch of like different blooper type clips. So there's the original, there's his reversed version, there's the Spanish version, there's the what do I say now version, and then there's the line version. So here's all of them. Version number 1. Hi, I'm Paul. Version number 2. Paul, oh, there's also the double Paul version. So version number 3. Hi, we're Paul. Version number 4. Hola, soy Pablo. Mustache falls down. Version number 5. So what do I say now? And version number 6. Ha, line. I want Drake and Josh to replace Henry Danger's time slots on T-Nick. Boy, buddy, I am with you on there. Frick Henry Danger. Do you think Sprout should get a revival? Yes, and bring back Thomas and Friends, the best show on there. Like Tigger, what a poor little guy. He's practically in tears. Don't worry, Piglet, I can still be your servant if you want. And what's the matter with him? Doesn't he know good help's hard to find? Wow, Bubba, you are such a fan of Winnie the Pooh, I could tell for sure. Yup, I'm serious. I used to love watching Blue's Clues and Dexter's Laboratory and some Ed, Edd n Eddy. Hey, 2 of my top shows are in there. Sweet. I would do anything for a Sprout revival. TMI, buddy, TMI. Oh, the DNA animation monkeys. Ha 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 ha. I remember that monkey mascot, no doubt. Yeah, that thing was weird AF, let me just tell you. Do you think SpongeBob should be from 1999 through 2009 instead of 1999 through 2025 on Nicktoons? They might open the door for more classics like, excuse me, like Hey Arnold, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Rugrats, or even Rocket Power. Honestly, the show should have just ended after the movie in 2004. Like, they just lost that chance when that happened, and that just sucked. Or another example. I want Santiago of the Seas to replace with Paw Patrol. I don't think that's gonna happen. Sorry, buddy. You can keep dreaming about that, but it's just not gonna happen. Pooh. Why, Eeyore? You saved my life. How can I ever repay you? That's okay. That sounded less like Winnie the Pooh and more like Jen from Bob's Burgers. So, in the next 13 minutes, I think I'm going to show you guys that schedule I promised you. What if 90s Nicktoons replaced SpongeBob's time slots? Simple answer, that would be great. Maybe the 2000s ones as well. There. That's better, so I can stop holding onto it. The Fairly Odd Parents or Hey Arnold? Hmm. Two of the shows Nick actually aired this year. Um, I guess The Fairly Odd Parents because I barely watch Hey Arnold. I don't hate the show, I think it's classic. Oh, yes, do not forget that tonight's Adult Swim schedule. It's going to be bad. Bad news for any King of the Hill fans out there watching. Oh, some Top Cat fan. Replace all of SpongeBob on Nicktoons with the Fairly Odd Parents. Can you imagine? That would be that would be kind of weird, but also a blessing. Yeah, but I already know they're not going to do that. But if they did, oh my god, that'd be great. Disney Junior spamming Bluey, it sucks, dude. You like Bluey? Why are you complaining? You already made a fictional channel called Nick Bluey, so you should be happy about that. What are your thoughts on the Disney XD sketchbook items? I never seen them, but I don't know. It kind of sounds cool. I just don't even watch Disney as a whole. Not even for old shows. I don't even watch for Phineas and Ferb. Like I've been forgetting about that show for an extreme long time. What if Bear in the Big Blue House replaced Bluey's time slots? Oh my god, that'd be great. I've heard a lot of people like that show back in their childhood days, but I've actually never seen it. I know No McNeil was in there. You guys should know him from as Keiko from Ubi. But it's kind of weird seeing him speak in complete sentences in another show, much like with Tim Lagace, I think that's his last name, and Tyler Bunch from Blues Room. Disney Junior had an unhinged show called Pickle and Peanut, and it was actually funny. I've seen it in 2015. Really? Because I've seen Do Not Rant on that show, and I thought it would be bad, much like with stuff like Breadwinners or Sanjay and Craig. But if it's good, then I guess I'll take your word for it. All those lines were from the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh episode, My Hero. Oh, okay. Okay. AG 0646. Do you still talk to Aaron Biolsi? or as his last name's like, or as he likes to have his last name be called, Billy. I still do. He is a part of my top 5 real life best friends. He's around the number 4 as of right now. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but anyways, what's weird? What's weird is that I thought you were supposed to have an antenna to have MeTV Tunes, but I guess not. I mean, I don't know why. I don't really understand that. I mean, it's supposed to be on certain cable packages, but I don't have it currently, which is why I don't watch it, and I haven't done a video on that yet. You hate Thomas? Dude, no. That is a total no. Oh, you think I hate Thomas, huh? Well, does this image of it prove to you? Like, I wouldn't put this picture up on my wall if I hated Thomas. Like, bruh, that makes no freaking sense. In case you're wondering, I personally like the episode mainly for the comedy, especially the part where everyone saves each other. Okay. Breadwinners or Drake and Josh? To me, definitely 100% Drake and Josh. I hate breadwinners. Angry smiley face. I agree with you. No, I'm not going to do it on camera. Frick breadwinners. What is your favorite character from the Naughty franchise? I don't know. The main one, mainly because I'm not a fan of Naughty, as mentioned earlier in the stream. Disney Channel finally brought back Good Luck Charlie on December 2nd, but it's a holiday movie. Wow, interesting. And by everyone, I mean Pooh, Piglet, Gopher, Rabbit, Eeyore, Owl, and Tigger. Okay. Will Aaron appear in a video again sometime? I highly doubt it. As much as I would love to include my best friends on my videos, I don't know if they even want to. Like, I have 4 other friends that I talk to in real life. That's if they're not busy. But Aaron himself, I don't think so. But I will keep those videos on for memories, up for memories, for sure. Do you love the Kif show? It was so freaking funny. No, I don't. You going to have to wait until your cable provider gets MeTV Tunes. Yep, that's just gonna have how it's going to be. I would actually like film the schedules online from TV Passport, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because one, I've done that before and it didn't work out, and two, some people might think I'm like copying Colbert Awesome or Jamie Snowden. So that's gonna be a total no. I'm gonna have to wait then until it comes on my local provider. Oh, and Pooh's eyes are dots. Rabbit's a male, and Pooh being a bear of very little brain is also a plus in that episode. Pooh's eyes are dots. That's a perfect fourth wall break right there. You know, Sesame Street brought back to Netflix, or Netflix added Sesame Street, because I don't think it was ever added on Netflix before. But yeah, that's cool. Even though I'm not a fan of Sesame Street, but it's not the worst TV show ever. I'll give it that. For some reason, the Naughty franchise always use Canadian VAs for the American dub. Huh, interesting. I do not like Kif either. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad you agree with me on that. Do you know who loves Drake and... Oh my god, we got another one, and this time it's from Letitia Seja. Do you know who else loves Drake and Josh? My mom! I don't think you were copying them. Well, I mean, I could understand what you mean by that, but because I did it in my own style, but well, I didn't use... Wait a minute. Yeah, it was TV Passport. I forgot what that other scheduling website, the ones that people would be familiar with, but yeah, I just said I think I was copying them because that was the exact same one they were using in their videos. But still, it's like in my same style. I honestly thought YouTube would like take them down for copyright, but they didn't. But if you think I wasn't, then I guess that's your opinion. Oh wow, I love that Oh wow, I love that Drake and Josh impression. Well, it wasn't a Drake and Josh impression. It was a Muscle Man impression. The only Disney Channel shows I care for, not counting the Disney Afternoon shows and the Disney Junior shows, and or our Big City Greens, Bluey, and Kiff. Okay. With the exception of the second season of Naughty Toyland Detective, Naughty had an American voice actor. Wow. Back when I was little, I used to love Elmo, but once I gotten older, I don't like Elmo much anymore. He gets on my nerves. Yeah, especially with his constant talking incorrectliness, much like with Ubi, Rosie from Caillou, Taz from Baby Looney Tunes, and Rolf from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Oh, and Ice Bear from We Bare Bears. I just don't like characters that say their own name so much. Rolf is the only exception because he's funny. The only reason why Breadwinners even existed was because the creators made a pilot in 2012 on YouTube and the show sucks. I don't blame you on that. It really does suck. Do you hate the SpongeBob game, SpongeBob Titans of Triton for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, on Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2 and PC? Wow, that's too confusing. Let's just say yes for the heck of it. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, can you show your TV so you can show the Disney Channel schedule for December because they have changes going on? I'm not going to do it here because unfortunately, I don't have my remote on me because it's kind of going through problems, but I could do it when I do the next TV video. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. How did you hear about the SML Talks drama? Well, here's the thing. I actually check out yours, Adam, and like CK Rants and that other dude's name. I think Fullerton, I think his name is. And I basically check out the stuff for what they're talking about. Yes, I even check out Adam's stuff, even though I don't even know if we're cool or not. Like, I want to say we are, but I don't know if I want to comment on his videos just yet. Maybe I will sooner or later. But the point is, I do check out his and the other channels I mentioned, and I see what SML Talks has been doing. And of course, I've been leaving it alone. What I mean by that is not commenting about it because, once again, I don't want to be involved in any more drama. I'm finished. The point is, the things he's been talking about online aren't very good, or if they're not good at all. How did you hear? Oh, wait, the same thing. They're still airing reruns of Lilo and Stitch on Disney XD. Yeah, I saw that they brought back the series. I think it's like weekly now. So you see, channels, old shows do well on views if you just try, in which Nick did it, but they just fricked it up after a whole month. I wonder why. Maybe because they put it on at a bad time. God dang it, Nick. Always making bad decisions, even after the merger. I'm so glad that that kid is gone, don't you? He even got on my nerves. I agree with you on that. I hate that kid so much because he's an opinion mishandler. I know they say opinion basher, but I like to say opinion mishandler. I know that doesn't make much sense to you guys, but to me it does. I heard about it thanks to the real one, formerly known as Sin Factor. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Can you do the Bandit Healer impressions from Bluey? No, because I don't watch Bluey. What was the first console you've ever played? For me, it was the Wii in 2016. It's the Wii for me as well, but it's around the late 2000s. I forgot which year. Why don't you edit your videos? Well, I feel like when it comes to me filming with my phone on the schedules, I feel like no editing's needed. Besides, I don't know how to edit on my phone. Do you still want Nicktoons to shut down? For freaking sure. Like, Nicktoons doesn't even try anymore. Would you meet Drake Bell and Josh Peck from Drake and Josh? I mean, yeah. They're both alive. They're still under good terms. I don't know if they're still friends to this very day. Like, I know Drake Bell has been going through problems, but Josh, on the other hand, he's actually not bad. He even starred in the iCarly revival, for God's sake. So of course he's under good terms. If it weren't for Universal Kids screwing up their schedule, then the English dub of the second season of Naughty's Toyland Detectives wouldn't be lost media. Wow. Oh, hello, Louis Pickard. I know you just showed up, but I had to read all those comments, so yeah, welcome. Baby Shark's Big Show has the same creators of Breadwinners. I respect your opinions. Okay, we really need to put an end to I respect your opinion. That term is getting so overused, and respect means to admire. So just say I handle your opinion. It makes much more sense. Do you know the YouTuber Deharmon? I never heard of that guy. Opinion mishandler. You actually found that funny? Good for you, Bubba. The only way I would respect Nick Jr. is if they bring back Blue's Clues. That show was everybody's childhood. Freaking facts, dude. I agree to that. After 2 months, at least, with the Fairly Odd Parents, Rugrats, and Hey Arnold. I think it was like a month and a half, but yeah, you're close. Anyways, to, if you need me to, I can tell or show you how I edit your videos. Okay, I guess, but we could I could think about that maybe. Do you watch Mr. Beast? No, I do not. I know he's an extremely popular YouTuber, but I'm not a fan of his work, really. Mine included? Oh yeah. The new Bluey video game is coming out next year. It's called Quest of the Gold Pencil. Really, I don't care about Bluey. Okay, it's just about 7:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready. I want to make sure I mute this so I don't get copyrighted. Now, I mentioned to you guys before that, unfortunately, I don't have my remote on me. But, however, I do have the cable box over here that has the arrows and stuff included, so I could use those. So let's go ahead and show it to you really quickly. Now, of course, like, the first 2.5 hours are cut off, so I'm not going to be able to show you those, but I could show you everything else from here. So this was the last day for King of the Hill. So we got Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, Smiling Friends, Haha You Clowns, King of the Hill for a good 3 hours or 2.5 hours. Then Rick and Morty, more King of the Hill, Smiling Friends, Haha You Clowns, more King of the Hill, and then it ends. So yeah, this is the last day for King of the Hill. It's not going to be coming back again because they're going to lose rights. It's kind of a shame. Decent schedule, I would say, overall. Actually, it's not decent because there's not much variety. Flip this back. Okay, let's see what I missed. Come to think of it, I might unsubscribe from Mr. Beast. I mean, go on ahead, I'm not going to stop you. It's your decision. Mush Mush and the Mushables or Picola? Neither. I feel like you should at least add some music in the background. That really doesn't take much effort. Well, that's a good suggestion, but I really want to stay away from copyright. I really don't. I really just want to. Because copyright is like a serious thing and it will get your video taken down if something gets used, mainly without permission. Yeah, the next time Nick brings a classic back, I don't know. Maybe don't air it late night. I agree. I mean, they brought back iCarly at a good time and on a good day too. Maybe that's why it's not getting taken off right now. Though I sure hope they don't make the wrong decision and take it off again. Like, that would be stupid. For me, it's 9:33. I'm thinking it was a few minutes ago since you commented that a few minutes ago. I hope you're having a blessed night, man. Gee, thanks. I got an amazing boomerang schedule idea. All right, coming up. So first move, Johnny Quest, Johnny Jellystone, and Ben 10 a little early. One of them interrupting the Scooby Doo marathon. I like that decision. What's your worst episode of Bluey? Okay, for the third time, I don't watch Bluey. Boomerang might be on autopilot. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. King of the Hill has been on Adult Swim for years now. 4 to be exact. You saw that I was watching the Jetsons. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Jetsons. Really, I prefer the Flintstones, but that's just my opinion. They keep showing the same promos over and over again. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not a major fan of Mr. Beast either. I would still respect him though. Okay. Toonami needs to bring back Dragon Ball Z Kai, Sailor Moon, and Nighttime Toonami Rewind again. Oh my god. Look what's back. The Dragon Ball Z Kai nonsense. But at least you did not say Nicktoons for the love of goodness. And an hour and a half before Looney Tunes, and half an hour and a half. Block starts, or they should at least air Tasmania and Sylvester Tweet Mysteries. Okay. Do you think Nick and Knight still has the license to those shows? What shows exactly? Like Two and a Half Men, The Brady Bunch, George Lopez, stuff like that? Do you like Guns N' Roses? Yeah, they're an okay band. Decent. My favorite song from them is Welcome to the Jungle. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would actually appreciate that song from them. What's your favorite year of the 2010s? For me, it was 2012. That's a good question. I guess 2011, because that year was pretty nostalgic. Like, Moose and Z were still on TV, even though it was Nick Jr., not Noggin. Bob's Burgers debuted, and a lot of good stuff actually happened that I can't really think of right now. So let's just say 2011, just for those reasons alone. In my AU, Sprout still exists. Wow, you are lucky. Do Disney Junior need to bring back all their shows? What do you think? There are some copyright-free music such as Sour Tennessee Red Gate Tea in the Golden Gate, or something like that. Higher Kiss and something else. I'll search it up. Well, even if I were to use music in my videos, I don't want to use like the bad ones. But at the same time, I don't want to use music from bands like Kevin McLeod or something like that. Like I would use that rock and roll type music, the one that's most popular in Go Animate. You should already know the one. I'm not even gonna hum it. I most certainly do appreciate Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Good for you. 8, I think you meant I. I have heard that psychiatrist said that Trump has lost his mind. Oh my god. Please don't start with this Trump nonsense. We already know he's a bad dude. But speaking of Trump, I have asked Do Not 1999 this question, but he hasn't responded to it. But have you guys seen that South Park episode where they pretty much made big fun of Donald Trump? Like, they were pretty much poking fun at him. They even made him have you know what with that big red guy. Oh my god. That is just hilarious, man. Who is your worst singer? Um, I guess that main singer from The Tokens. I don't know his name, but I don't like how he sings, especially in that the Lion Sleeps Tonight song. Like, yeah, I don't like that dude. He was okay in that Schoolhouse Rock song, but The Lion Sleeps Tonight, no, he wasn't good in there. Nick Mom is so horrible. I have to agree with that. Screaming Weasel Faster. That is a classic song, not gonna lie. What are your thoughts on Gwenamate laziness? As lazy as they are, I actually like them. They're pretty funny in a way, because they mostly make no sense. That's the funny part about them. If you need my advice, I'd recommend using music from YouTube audio library and gaming sound effects. All right. What would be your two foods? For me, it's ramen noodles and burritos. Oh man, don't try to make me hungry. I just ate like an hour ago or 45 minutes ago at the time of this stream making. But I don't know if you mean like one main entree and a side or two main entrees, but I guess I'll say hamburgers and pizza. Or hamburgers and ramen noodles since you mentioned that, especially the Maruchan type, the chicken flavored. Yeah, those are that's scrumptious. Tunes is it is so worse. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm gonna try to make the best of this. I'm surprised no TV provider hasn't dropped it because they don't want to pay for a TV channel that airs just SpongeBob. Yeah. Do you remember that South Park episode which Bluey appears that with the Sora app with? I still don't understand that, but I have seen that clip actually, and I was surprised. Do you hate Justin Bieber? Yes. Now I actually forgot about him, but yeah, he is a terrible singer. That song he made, Baby, sucks. You like Lunchables? I saw you ate one in the beginning of the stream. I think you were talking to Bubba because I did not have one here. Do you like Christmas? Hmm. Well, does this answer your question? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Yep, I have a hat because I am into the festive spirit. So, yes, basically. Opinion on One Direction, and did you hear one of the members died last year? I am not a fan of One Direction, and wow, no, I haven't actually. Which one exactly? Which is the one? Don't tell me it's Harry Styles. He's probably the most famous one. Man, I need a Christmas hat for December, but I can't get one. Oh, that's a shame. Well, yeah, I hope you can get one soon. Yeah, like who doesn't like Christmas? I know, right? Oh, great, SpongeBob. I'm gonna try to do an impression of him. I am not your gift of God, Nickelodeon. I know I am very popular, and I am not your gift of God. Stop spamming me. That's brilliant. Liam Payne. Oh, okay. Now, even though I don't like One Direction, I will admit I kind of do like their episode on iCarly. I Go One Direction. That was a good episode. I just find it weird how even though I don't like the actual band or like show as a whole, I do like their appearances in one of my favorite shows. Like for example, One Direction was in iCarly. I like them in there, and the Wiggles actually starred in an episode of Deal or No Deal. I also like them in there too. Nickelodeon, we don't care. Obviously, they don't. They only care about the ching ching, the money, money, money. Nickelodeon is overdosing on SpongeBob. Yeah, they're enjoying that good old seaweed. Oh, we have seaweed. Nah. Hey, Nick, would you like some seaweed? Oh, yeah, for sure. Ah, now I can spam you guys 24/7. Yay! I love spamming. I plan on departing from the SML Talks drama. I'll be doing a video on it. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't know. Do you read the news? I watch the news sometimes, but it's mostly boring to me, so no. Mostly no, I don't. But only for the interesting news. The news that I find interesting on my local providers I tune into. Maybe all of you should contact Nickelodeon or tweet them to bring back the classics and Blues Clues 1996 and Drake and Josh. I want us to do that, but we all know they're not going to listen. How did you How did you know the Wiggles starred in an episode of Deal or No Deal? I find that one very, very shocking. Well, simple. I love Deal or No Deal, and I did find out they starred in one because GSN aired the episode. I mean, and the fun fact, They had Sam, Murray, and Jeff on there, but not Anthony, which I find crazy. Also, Greg wasn't there because around the time he was sick, so Sam replaced them. Yeah, that's what I found pretty cool. Find pretty cool. Do you think SpongeBob is a crybaby sometimes? I mean, yeah, judging by the amount of times he cried, for sure. Especially in the later episodes. In the classic ones, he isn't. Hello, Adam, once again. Okay, Bubba. On my tablet, I keep on accidentally getting on other streams at least one. I got your live stream on my TV, and two, my volume on my tablet is at 0. Hmm. Well, I'm sorry, I can't talk louder in this. This is the perfect voice tone I can do. So, yeah, you're just gonna have to make the best of it. That won't work. Nick is not going to listen to us. What is the point? Yeah, the schedule is not going to listen either. And that's why I plan to stop talking nonsense and bad stuff about Nick, because no matter how many times we say it, they're not going to listen. Do you hate Miley Cyrus? Yes, I do. But I will admit, her song about the wrecking ball is pretty good, but that's all I like about her. That's it. I am Bluey. I am not your gift of God, Nick Noggin. I am popular. This episode of Bluey called Popular Now, you got a spamming for 24/7, hooray. Oh, Junior, always not making sense. Plus, of course you're doing that whole Nick Noggin thing again. I'm going to have to remind you on stream, but none of us don't care about your Nick Noggin nonsense. Like, it's not a real channel and it's just fictional. Just please understand. It's just a fan-made channel. The reason why Nick doesn't listen to you because they're really busy and they don't have time to respond, which is probably why they're lazy. Good point, but even if they were listening, they would just be like, "What? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. We were so busy singing with SpongeBob, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants." Oh my god. I really hope by 2020. Let me read again. I really hope by 2026, Boomerang adds Two Stupid Dogs and other content like that. I really hope so too, but it depends on licensing and the rights they have. Like, I did hear before that they will be losing the rights to certain Scooby-Doo shows soon. So let's just hope they add in other classics replacing Scooby-Doo. That would be a blessing. In Yo Gabba Gabba, DJ Lance can fly. This can fly. This isn't even a one-off gag. He does this throughout the series. Oh yeah, speaking of DJ Lance, I don't know if you guys knew, but he actually is still around in the state. In other words, he is on social media like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I think, etc. Heck, even one of my best friends, Cole Terry Studios, met him in real life. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He even sent me a picture of it, which is pretty cool. This is way worse than Cartoon Network in 2017. I agree to that. Do you hate the songs What Does the Fox Say and Watch Me Whip? Those are the most annoying songs ever in my opinion. I do. I do. They suck. Oh, did you hear or find out that Dora 2024 reboot got canceled? For sure, yes, and I couldn't be much more happier. Like, that reboot was terrible. If Nickelodeon listened, they would be very nice and make that request happen. Just imagine that. That would be nice, but we all know it's not going to happen, so we're going to have to keep dreaming. What is your favorite video game? For me, it's Granny. It's a horror game I played in 2018. I have heard of it. I have heard of that. But my favorite video game is Happy Wheels. That is such a classic. I still play it to this very day. Oh, Adam has something else to say. I honestly think CN and Boomerang have kind of been on autopilot for a while, to be honest. I mean, you're not wrong. The only thing they change about them are the Scooby-Doo shows, and it's not a really good they're not really good changes per se, because they're still Scooby-Doo hours regardless. It would be nice if they could change up their schedule again, but I mean, they've done it like a month ago, so we can't really complain much on that. Imagine if Disney did that same thing and Cartoon Network should bring back Mike Lunog because it looks like a classic Supo show. I mean, it's kind of true, but we already know it's not made by those creators, obviously. But I see what you mean. I've barely seen the show, but I've seen the art style, so I can see where you're coming from. Do you hate the song Gangnam Style? I actually don't. It's actually a decent song, not gonna lie. I don't even talk about Nick that much on my channel. It's stressing me out. I can understand because we all know Nick sucks now and they're not going to be changing anytime soon, which is a big shame. I hope in 2026 Boomerang adds Two Stupid Dogs, Huckleberry Hound, Magilla Gorilla, The Snorks, Peter Poptimus, Prixie and Dixie, Josie and the Pussycats, SNTM, and Speed Buggy. Yeah, that'd be great. What is your favorite show from the Free to Grow era from Sprout besides the Chica show? Does Thomas and Friends count? I don't think it does. Um, so if not, I guess the Berenstein Bears? What is your favorite Nick show from the 90s? Obviously not SpongeBob. Um, I might as well just say Hey Arnold, like it's a classic. Do you have a reliable source on them losing the rights to Scooby Doo shows? I do not, but I still remember some Top Cat fan telling me in one video. I don't know if he was serious about that or if that's what he was hearing. That's all I know about it. What about the 2010s? My favorite show from the 2010s? Um, I don't know, I guess Robot and Monster. Remember that terrible Watch Me Whip Nickelodeon video? Oh, yeah. That was cringe. What's your thoughts on Anthena P? She basically do lore videos where she looks at preschool shows no one else is brave enough to and overthinks them for funnies. I have never heard of her. What about the 2000s? It's kind of a tie between Cat Scratch and The Mighty Bee. I know not many people like that show, but I think it's fine. I mean, Amy Poehler's in there. She's a pretty good actress. I mean, she did other shows like Parks and Recreation, Duncanville, um, and that's all the shows I know she's done. I don't know what other shows she was in. Shows she was in. SpongeBob SquarePants premiered in the summer of 1999. Uh, the main series, but the pilot premiered in May of 1999. How would you react if Nickelodeon comments on one of your TV schedule videos? Oh my god, I would be surprised, but I couldn't imagine what they'd be saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it later on. What's your opinion on Kung Fu Panda? The movie or the. I think you mean the movie. It's okay. No, they are not losing the rights to Scooby Doo. They are not losing the rights to the package shows they have right now. They're just getting new package shows. Oh, all right. Yeah, it would be kind of weird if they lost the rights to the Scooby Doo shows. Like it's a classic, I know for sure. I know, but they've been spamming it too much, so I really hope they replace some next year. Some hours. I'm a Gen Z and the recent generation are full of a bunch of weird kids who say a lot of dumb things. Especially the thing with those two ridiculous numbers or the two numbers. I'm not gonna say it because that meme is annoying as heck. Would you rather watch a 24/7 Caillou TV network or watch nothing but AI slop? Oh my god. Okay, I hate both things, but I guess Caillou because AI, oh my god, it is just destroying modern kids' minds and modern people's minds, if you know what I mean. On the show, I definitely love Oh Yes, Dear John. Okay. Cartoon Network, Nick Jr., and Comedy Central in New Zealand are all shutting down for me in December. Wow. That actually sucks. I actually feel bad for you, Adam. You're not going to be able to enjoy any of those channels. That's a real big shame. Imagine you having your own song for everything you do with the same rhythm as word worlds. It's time to build a word song. Hmm. Yeah, imagine how that would be. Have you ever watched Smosh? I actually do, but I don't watch them as much now. Or I wouldn't say I don't watch them anymore because they are cool. I'm cool. I might actually start watching them again, but that all depends. I freaking hate that meme of the two numbers. It's a good thing that it's dying soon. Oh my god. I really hope so. Like, so dumb, man. Like, 69, I don't mind. That's a funny number, but the other one, no. If I hear one more freaking person say that number, I'm gonna lose it. TMI, buddy. I definitely love that show because of Blue's Clues. Do you mean Yes, Dear? Not, oh, yes, dear John. They probably will move Johnny Quest to 5 p.m. and make room for the new rotation. I hope so. Or at least in my location, it's 2 p.m. But yeah, Dylan Thomas, it's Yes Dear. I forgot what episode that was in, but yeah, there was a scene where the father would show the baby Blue's Clues. Fun fact, it's actually the episode Anatomy. And they would actually poke fun at that. Like, of course, he would turn it off. He would turn it back on for the kid, and then they would just repeat the intro over and over. And even the father was like sleeping and doing funny things. There was even another scene in the episode where in his dream he was in the show playing as Steve, and he was getting all like confused of what the dog was doing. Here's a reference to a very classic meme. What the dog doing? And of course, after he literally blew the popcorn off the screen. His friend came out of nowhere and told him, like, "Oh, you're dreaming. You need to get out of the show." And then they literally skidooed out of the house into the picture frame. That was just creative right there. They are replacing Nick Jr. and CN with Sky Kids, which will local New Zealand content and Nick content, but no CN content, sadly, and Comedy Central is getting replaced by Sky Comedy. Woo, that's a mouthful. But yeah, again, that's a big shame how that's happening, but I guess it's up to the companies, I guess. I don't know. A few days ago, I got a Domino's ad regarding those two numbers. I swear, that meme is all over TikTok. And I don't think this is a real South Park clip, but I've heard the scene. I saw the clip where Eric Cartman was like, "If I hear someone say those numbers again, I'm gonna do something bad." MTV Classic is a classic channel. Dude, it has classic in the name, of course. Logan made a video on that meme where the whole video Junior, Joseph, Cody, Jeffy, and Brooklyn T guys saying that. Oh my god. Yep. It's official. SML Logan is officially dead. Like, back then, their videos used to be so funny, but now they're just cringe. And that's why I lost complete interest. I don't even watch the old episodes, not even the ones that Kushua or GameCube Dude 300 reacts to. Do you like the Michael Jackson? Do you like Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley? Not Presley, not that Cole Mario Man thing. Yes, I do. So you actually seen South Park before? Well, of course. I don't love the show, but I do watch it. It's good. It's decent. Though I will agree with Do Not though, it's kind of raunchy. I definitely love Eric Cartman. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love Eric Cartman? I can't go one day without hearing someone say that number at school. Yeah, it's really annoying. Sup Lem 8942. I know you came here pretty late, but hey, we have an extra half hour, so I think you're in time. Yeah, guys, it's around 8 o'clock, so another half hour I'm gonna have to close this, but I'm having a good time. I'm actually surprised Adam's still here. Like, I don't want to say much, but I would just say it's cool. What do you think about Paramount might be considering shutting down all the MTV channels? Personally, I think it's kind of for the better. Like, MTV hasn't really been the same since they lost Beavis and Butthead, and they've been spamming the heck out of ridiculousness, which is insane. I don't even go to school anymore. Okay. I know one of my good YouTube friends really hates South Park. Well, that's his opinion, or her opinion. I don't know who it is, but I handle their opinion no matter what. Yeah, I got a big day tomorrow, and it's the weekend. Yeah, it is. Tomorrow's Saturday, of course. Do you hate Jake Paul and Logan Paul? Yes, I do hate them both. Do you remember the SpongeBob movie on Nick at Night? Of course I do. I mean, I remember distinctly seeing the first movie and the second movie on Nick at Night. Oh, I have to do this with the shirt. I need Dippy for my bunghole. Beavis and Butthead. On your community post, can you do fan made schedules for two of the other big three networks, Nick and Disney Channel? I have been thinking about doing Nickelodeon, but actually that's not a bad idea. I could do Nick Jr., Nicktoons, and T-Nick. Disney Channel, though, I'm gonna have to pass on that. I mean, I know what Disney is, I know what the channels are, and know some of the shows, but I don't know of it too much like with Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. So I'll do the Nick channels, but not the Disney channels. Sorry. Do you think Boomerang will change their logo in 2030? Well, if if they would change it back to the old Boomerang logo, but in like a newer style, that would be cool. But we all know they're not really gonna do that, so I don't have much faith in that. The current logo they have right now actually sucks. I will agree to that. And it does need a change, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if they did. Playhouse Disney was a childhood. Was a childhood? Okay, that's fine. Was a childhood. Do you miss your older videos you deleted, even if most of them were bad? Um, I'm actually surprised you asked that now. Like, I haven't I haven't heard someone talk about my older videos for a while. Well, ever since that situation, but we're not gonna bring that up ever again. Um, I do miss some of them, but not really a majority of them because they were short. I was acting way more different in there, and they weren't getting much attention. And I don't want you guys to think, oh my god, Spencer Art only cares for views. No, I just didn't like how I acted in those videos. So I guess I'm kind of mixed on there. While I do miss some of them, it was for the better. Also, I still have some of my older videos for a reason. The reason for that is because, well, for memories, of course. But I do plan to delete a couple more of them as of right now. But of course, I don't want to delete them all, like my rants and salutes and a couple of my this or this videos or something. But I'm still currently deciding on that. Well, maybe you can have us help you with designing the Disney Channel schedule. Hmm. All right. I know Disney Channel shows. Also, your voice was notably more high pitched. Oh, that was a different one. Um, yeah, my voice was a lot more higher pitched because I started making videos. Let's see, the first one I started in around 2012, and I was like 9 years old, so I sounded like a chipmunk on helium or something. Oh my god, I can't believe I just made fun of my own voice, but that's the truth. And then 4 years later, I made more videos in 2016. I sounded a little bit better around the time, but still not too good. But then around 2017, that was when the norm when I started with like daily videos or something. And then after every year went by, my voice got deeper and deeper and deeper. Well, buddy, I have to leave because we're about ready to go to bed. I have to get ready for that tomorrow. Well, okay, that's fine. You don't really need to like announce what you're doing tomorrow, but I guess it's okay. Like when you complain about getting dislikes, if you don't want to talk about that, then I'm sorry. Just saying though, I mean, you got a point. That was definitely my past back then. That was back when I wasn't used to getting dislikes and hate. I mean, I could understand dislikes, but the haters were kind of unnecessary. Like, I guess if I was starting YouTube, I'd understand, but come on, guys. Like, that's when a new YouTuber comes in, do you just want to talk bad about them? Like, it's not cool. But thankfully, that's been slowing down in recent years. Uncle Grandpa, oh yeah, it's okay though. Uncle Grandpa was actually a spin-off of Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. Yeah, because I did see the pilot to that, and the characters from Secret Mountain Fort Awesome was in there. So yeah, that makes sense. You sound the you sound the best right now, not before now. Okay, thank you. Thank you, I guess. What is your favorite video from Party TV? Hmm, that is a toughie, because I watch him quite a bit. I'll think about that for later. Oh, we got a new user, Thomas and Friends and Dragon Tales. Are you excited for the Christmas specials? For what exactly? This reminds me, I remember you said in your top 20 best shows list you were going to do an updated version when you lost interest in Family Guy, and it has been almost half a decade. Yeah, I still remember that, but I haven't gotten around to that cuz I don't know. Like, it's gonna be it's of course an edited video, and edited videos would take an extremely long time to do. Plus, I'm kind of afraid not much people are gonna watch it. Like, I know the current video has over 1,000 views, but I don't know if the newer video will do good or not, because according to my other list videos, they do have lots of viewers, but I don't know if the current one will do as good as my TV videos, if you know what I mean. Are you still gonna do it? That depends. I still have it on my think list. Also, why haven't you done a top 20 worst list? Well, here's the thing. Of course, back then I had a lot of shows I hate. Currently now I still do. So picking 20 of the worst shows is actually a very tough decision. I could do like 20 like bad shows, like talk about in a video, but not like the top 20. So that's the main reason. And I don't want to do like 50 or 100, because that's just going to take an extremely long time. Oh my God. Do you miss Neighbors from Heck on TBS? I don't even know about that. I remember that behind the scenes video you made back in 2018. Yeah, I remember that too. I guess I don't really know why I deleted it, really. Maybe because it gotten lots of hate for some reason. And the video was kind of bad, like the camera angles and the way I showed the picture of Percy the Small Engine, I guess so. Oh, you meant Disney. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Disney, so I'm not really gonna look forward to those. It's good to take risks. Hmm. Well, that's a nice, like a motivated thing or something. I don't know what to call it. Sportsmanship, good sportsmanship or whatever. Do you miss boomerang bumpers? Well, the classic ones, yes, for sure. Well, I could also film the video with my phone, but that goes the exact same with the editing thing. So if I want to make edits, I could just use my main camera, but I haven't used that for an extreme long time. Plus, a majority of the shows will still be included on the list, but with some additions. I don't want to do honorable mentions as well, because yeah, I don't think they're really. If you still had all your old videos up, it would be interesting to see how you would react to them now. Yeah, I honestly have been wanting to react to my Baby Looney Tunes review, but that has been getting so much controversy lately, so I don't know if I want to do it. I missed the classic Tom and Jerry bumper in 2015. Yeah, that one was classic, I will admit. All right, another 20 more minutes. We still got some time here, guys. Lur Larifa Queen of the Mermaids is the best show. The same creators of the Chappelle Show? Okay. Mm-mm. I don't even want to talk about what he's been doing with the TV show Ariel. Nope. You also made those old thank you videos back then. Yeah, yeah, I remember used to making all of those. I'm actually surprised you remember a majority of my past, and I'm honestly surprised you have you just know about my older videos in general. Like, um, I'm actually curious when you started watching me. Was it like around 2018, 2019, or something? If you need my advice, maybe do you can do a community post on your top 20 worst and best shows. I also remember the majority of your rants. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I've done commentaries on some of them in which I want to continue, but not many people are watching them, so I just have no other choice but to push them to streams. What do you think of MeTV Tunes? It's a great channel, for sure. Definitely the best kids channel ever, according to some Top Cat fan. Hopefully soon they announce who will be the next president of Nickelodeon. Yep, I agree to that. I hope they do so too. For me, 2021 was a bad year for me. Oh, yeah, it was a bad year for Duna as well. Personally, 2021 was okay. Like, the first half sucked because of that COVID thing, but the second half was actually decent. I mean, I got to see my best friend again. I got to see some of my other friends, so it was pretty cool. Cat Squad is the worst spin-off. I hope the show got canceled. Personally, I don't care. Why did you delete so many of your rants and salutes? Well, I didn't delete all of them. Um, I only deleted a couple of them, like the SML salute, the George Carlin salute. The reason for the SML salute is because I lost interest in SML. But the reason for the George Carlin salute is because it didn't get that much viewers. Really, I should have kept that up because I still have the ones with Ringo Starr and Alec Baldwin, but yeah, that was just random. There was also those videos you did, challenges eating chips. Those were talkies, in which I still have the 50th video celebration, in which celebrating me, like, doing, like, 50 or 100 videos, yeah, that was pathetic. Like, that not pathetic, I mean, I guess it's just not really celebratory, if you know what I mean. I mean, I've done some other cringy videos like the Yeah Boy challenge, and of course, for my 500th video, I've done like some ASMR parody with miniature M&Ms. That was kind of cool, but obviously I had to remove that because, well, um, I was gonna erase my videos um, that were less than 500. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Um, I also remembered making a post that I would delete um, those videos like that, but I just deleted it too early because I thought, nah, I'm not gonna post about that. I'm just gonna erase it. The first video I watched from you were your Boomerang Schedule video in 2012 when they removed Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Oh wow, 2022. Sheesh, 3 years ago. That's insane. Steven's Superheroes is an amazing show. That is fictional. That's fan made. I'm not falling for that. Now I know you guys don't really care about what I'm about to say, but I'm honestly surprised Randall didn't join here. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about certain people not joining like how I did in my first ever stream. Like that was just extremely rude. And yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna complain over stuff like that because that's not what users do. Gotta love Steven superheroes, lol. I agree, Adam, for sure. That freaking fictional show of his. And when a lot of non None, Classic Looney Tunes, and Tom and Jerry Show. Okay. Started airing for 2 hours. Oh, yeah. The first video I watched from you was when you reviewed the PBS Kids block. Um, what video was that exactly? Like, that's not the videos where I explain my thoughts on all PBS Kids shows, was it? There was also that was also around the time I was becoming a fan of Naughty's Toyland Detective. Wow. What year was that in particular? You've never seen it? July 2024. Oh, wait a minute. Can King of the Hill come back to Comedy Central? Central? I doubt it. It was also the last year I attended public school. Also, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I actually forgotten all about this, but good thing I've remembered in time because we still have time left. In the next few days, on the 26th, it's my birthday, which is one of the main reasons why I'm making this stream in the first place. Also, in another couple minutes, I will be updating you guys on my Ask episodes or my Ask series. What's your thoughts on all the snacks Lunchables comes with? I think they're just good choices, especially the candies as mentioned in earlier during this earlier the stream. Earlier in the stream. When you read the comments, it looks like you're staring into my soul. Well, I'm sorry, Banjo. Sorry, Banjo. I could wear my glasses, but that's not what the viewers voted for, so sorry. Happy early birthday. Well, thank you. What are your thoughts on the Naughty Toyland Detective theme song? I've never listened to it because I'm not a fan of Naughty, but I've listened to the Make Way for Naughty theme. I guess it's decent, even though the show itself isn't very good. What's better, sweet gummies or sour gummies? Um, I guess the sweet ones because they have a nostalgic thing like taste to them or something or feel. What's your thoughts about K-pop Demon Hunters? It's a great show. I mean, great movie. I've never seen it. It's fine. I wasn't complaining. I was just laughing. Well, that's fine. Basically, for sour gummies, the ones with the sugar in it. Yeah, I've heard of those. The Naughty Toyland Detective theme song is freaking amazing. Well, it's not as good as Thomas or Ed, Edd and Eddy's intros, but okay. I still handle your opinion. There were also those shout-out videos you made. You still have one of them up. Yeah, it's the one for Do Not 1999. I only kept that one up because the dude is actually talking to me and he knows about me. So if he decides to check out my channel, he might actually go to that one. I remembered making other shout out videos for other users like SpongeBob and Blue's Clues Rule Estate 2001, Kushua, Charmix, and all those users, but since none of them will ever watch my stuff, I had no other choice but to remove them. What's your thoughts on Ben Aislart? The make secret rooms. I don't know how to pronounce that last name of his, and I've never heard of him. Ooh, I wonder what the Ask Rayar update will be. I get to find out since I'm here. Well, unfortunately, it's not a good one. So, but I think you're gonna love like the aftermath of what it is basically. Do you hate Paw Patrol? I still handle your opinion. Yes, I still do hate it. And I'm honestly surprised you say that now because literally, wait, it wasn't with Paw Patrol, it was with Teen Titans Go. But anyways, you would actually steal my video and react to my rant, and then you'll be like, no, no, screw you for hating Teen Titans Go. It's a great show. Dude, where are you trying to be? Like, Teen Titans Go Minecraft Boy 37? What do you think about the Pluto TV schedules now that they don't have logo bugs except Nick Jr. Pluto TV? Well, even though their schedules aren't very good, I will say they are certainly better than the main Nick and Nick Jr. as a whole. Didn't you also do ones with Pie Guy Rules and Tech Racks? I'm guessing you don't watch those YouTubers anymore. No, I still do. I still watch them at times. But yeah, I have done those guys as well. Thank you for reminding me. You are one of my favorite small YouTubers to watch when I'm bored. Well, thank you. What's your favorite gummy worms and what's your least favorite candy? All right, first one, I guess, well, I don't want to say the trolley one since I don't really have them as much. I guess the original versions. And then what's your least favorite candy? Number two. I guess Twizzlers. I don't like Twizzlers because, as heard from some guy on TikTok, he said that they are basically like they taste like HDMI cords, or they're basically like eating HDMI cords, and I don't really blame them. Twizzlers aren't good at all. They also repeat shows and episodes, but they have some shows from the 90s link the game shows from the 90s link. Okay then. Pie Guy Rules doesn't upload anymore though. He may not upload anymore, but his content still holds up to this day, even though I'm not a fan of SpongeBob. Hello, Whoopsie. You came at the very last 10 minutes, but at least you're here now. I didn't mean to type worms. Oh. Well, I still like them regardless. Have you seen the Whoopsie plushies? No, I haven't, because I'm not a fan of Whoopsie. I personally like the Rainbow Twizzlers. Okay. What's your favorite soda or beverage? I would say lemonade, because I don't like soda at all. Does Disney Junior suck now? Of course. I hate window bangers. Yeah, I guess so too. You know what, guys? Wait, I was gonna say I could stream longer, but my phone is actually at a low battery, so I'm gonna have to end at 8:30 in my location. But yeah, I like that because they feel like they're trying with Pluto TV channels now. Wait, what if I just bring that back? Okay, we're gonna charge up here. There we go. Okay, what's your thought on Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry returning to airing an hour and a half on Boomerang? I think that's actually fine. That's actually cool because they are losing time regardless. Do you still think Whoopsie's animation is better than Dora or Yin Yang Yo's? Yeah, I would say so. Like Cartoon Network. I personally like Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry airing for 2 hours for and 2 hours, an hour and okay, an hour and a half, yeah. Well, Wow Wow Wubsy never gets old. The animation looks modern still, don't you think? I don't know, I guess. Yeah, you did. And I could show it to you again, but it's not real, so don't. It's not like real, so don't get too scared. Does Lab Boo Boo is going to be in the Macy's parade? I don't even know who the frick that is. Skeleton on the wall looks cool. Peace. What are your thoughts on Naughty Doyland Detectives animation? It's bad. I'm sorry. I made Whoopsie versus the Window Bangers. It's a video I did. Okay. What do you have on in the shelf? I didn't mean to show you guys because I was charging my phone, but it's actually a Lego set over there. I'm not a big fan of them like my other family members, but they're pretty cool still. Do you watch other cartoon reviewers like Phantom Strider, Alpha J Show, etc.? Not those two, but yeah, I would say so. Do you know the Fiesta Trios? If you're talking about the ones from Dora the Explorer, yeah, for sure. That's nice. Can you look at the video afterwards? I guess, even though I don't watch your channel as much since I'm not a fan of Wow Wow Whoopsie, obviously. All right, so now that we're nearing the end of the stream, I think I should tell you about the Ask episode update. And I hope that Iguana Fan is still there, or Blue to BD Network if you want to be more specific. So, as for the Ask series as a whole, actually plan to stop the series after episode 25. And the reason for that is because I feel like not only the series isn't getting so much attention like my TV videos, but also some questions have been repeating quite a bit. And since I'm able to stream, I could still answer your questions on here because I'm still technically interacting with you guys. So, yeah, after episode 25, I'm pretty much just going to stop the series right there. I think stopping at episode 25 is okay. Like, I was kind of planning. Wait, can you guys wait till episode 30 to end the series? Um, I guess, like, I was gonna say, I kind of plan to stop at episode 50, but I think 50 is just way too many episodes, but I guess 30 is not a bad number, so I'll think about it. What animal Walden looks like to you? A bear. In 2027, Bluey the movie comes out. Dude, I don't care for Bluey, okay? What is your favorite video that I uploaded? Probably the video where you say how you would improve on Universal Kids, even though it's outdated now. What about Widget? I don't know. Widget's a rabbit. Nicktoons has so many errors. The most common error is the logo glitch, where during a TV show the logo switches back and forth. The funniest error is the credits sprite screen error, split screen error. I think you meant. Yeah, I can see that. Stopping because of low views. Actually, it's not because of low views. It's just because the questions have been repeating quite a bit. I know certain episodes, like the first 20, had a good amount of viewers, but the recent few kind of been like declining a bit. But since it's just been happening recently, that's not the reason I'm stopping. What's your favorite video from me? Well, I would say that rant about that Josh dude, but it's actually not that. Um I don't really watch your channel too much, so I might need to watch more videos so I can give out a good opinion, a good answer on that. I'm not going to even read Whoopsie's comments because I don't want to mimic Whoopsie characters. What's your favorite episode of Hey Arnold? That's actually hard to say because I don't watch the show as much. I have this app called Netflix on my Fire TV and Google TV, and it has TV channels like DreamWorks TV, a successful channel owned by NBC Universal, and DreamWorks from Spain, Netherlands, and Asia. That's Fly. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I plan on making my own plush series. Okay, let's just hope it's not cringe like SML. You know the big guy song from SpongeBob? No, I don't. How does Dora animation looks? The first couple seasons look good, but the rest of the show looks awful. Like SML. I gotta watch more Squidbillies. It's a good adult swim show. The Brack show's better, but I can handle your opinion. But it'll have a theme song? Okay. My favorite episode is Arnold's Halloween. Alright, that's not a bad choice. 2000s are never vintage to me. I mean, it's an old year, but it's not classic, so I can see where you're coming from. I do need someone to help be a writer. I wonder who that could be. I wish they brought the DreamWorks TV channel in the US instead of shutting down Universal Kids. Well, technically Universal Kids did have a lot of DreamWorks based shows, so I can see where you're coming from. 2009 is not vintage. All right, so it's 8:30 right now, but I actually don't want to close, so I guess I'll go ahead and stream for another 15 minutes, mainly because Wubsy joined at the last, or pretty much late. Name 2000s years that aren't vintage to you. Anywhere between like 2008 to now. Oh wait, 2008 through 2010. Because the rest, I wouldn't say the rest are vintage. I would just say they're old, period. You know, someone that is passionate as I am and helps me make it not cringe. Maybe for 30 more minutes? A 2-hour stream? I don't know. Um, cause I gotta hit the sack around 9, but maybe I could do 20. 2006 isn't vintage. Okay. Favorite video of mine. Well, you're gonna be surprised, Adam, but I don't really watch your content as much. I mean, I watch some of your videos, but I don't really watch like the older or newer ones because I'm kind of afraid you're gonna mention me at some point. Also, I know you've made a video of me and Randallton Brewster back when you cared more about drama, but I don't know if you've actually deleted that. I don't want to say, I don't want to tell you to delete it because that's forcing, but if you could at least private it or unlist it, that'd be great. What's your opinion on thugs? Bad people. Do you think thugs are cowards? Hmm. Um, well, they're more coward. Let's see if I could get it. Careful, careful. They're more cowardly than that guy, that courage dude over there. In my opinion, the older naughty series, the older naughty kind of sucks. Yeah. Well, the stop motion, it doesn't suck to me, but the other CGI series, yeah, they suck. The Brack Show doesn't have many episodes, and that really sucks, which is why I put it on weekends in my fan-made Adult Swim schedules. What are what are Nicktoons that you love better? Pretty much all the other Nicktoons I mentioned in this video, a majority of the older ones. That was an awesome stream, man. I think I'm gonna hit the hay. See ya, man. All right, have a good day, bud. Besides SpongeBob. Okay. Thugs sends threats to people to make them look tough. Yeah, which they are not tough. Do you prefer Doritos or Lay's? Oh, Lay's for sure. I want to do a TV schedule video, but the app Streamfire has the messed up schedules for the channels, so I can't do it. Plus, you kind of might rip me off. I mean, I know other people do schedule videos on YouTube, but I just do them in different ways. Plus, they only do schedule videos every now and again. Aside from Cute Mimi 25, he does them quite a bit. My favorite is the Rugrats 1991 because I hate the reboot. Do you like Cheetos? I do. Because of my favorite character, Susie Carmichael. Oh, okay. Thugs also bang on windows at night. What do you think of that? I think that's scary. What's your opinion on Meg? I think I mentioned that in one of my Ask episodes, but I think Meg is okay, though I do feel bad for her because she always gets bullied by the Griffins. Just wondering, do you have any plushies? I used to, but I sold them because I don't play with those toys anymore. The only thing remotely close to toys I own right now are those Thomas engines, but that's it. Do you like Ruffles? I do, but I barely have them. Thugs do that for attention, and that's what's scary about it. What if you ever streamed at 2 o'clock in the morning? 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Let me just tell you, that's just not gonna happen. I know Adam does that sometimes, but I don't do that. Like, who is gonna watch it? Oh, we might as well mention that one SpongeBob episode.
Who's gonna watch a stream at 3 in the morning?
Ding. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Yeah, I get the type. No. Have you seen SpongeBob, A Fish Called Sandy? It's close to being a good SpongeBob episode for once. I have seen some of that actually, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. You are never too old for nothing. True. Well, you don't have to play with them to have them. You can just put them on display like I do. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Technically, even though they're not plushies, I do have these pictures on my wall. So I guess that's close. Yeah, just those. I'm not going to reveal the other one. Um, and about it, don't reach to the thugs level by arguing with them. Stay inside and call the cops. Yes, that's the most simple thing to do. And considering the fact there's no thugs ever in your show, I'm actually surprised you would know that. 1 a.m. at night? Yeah, I keep dreaming. Do you prefer Snickers or Twix? Twix, definitely, but Snickers are not bad. Do your impression of Steve from Blue's Clues. Hi, come on in. We're so glad you're here. Blue's Clues or Dora? um, you tell me what you think my answer is, Wubsy. Favorite Little Debbie snack? Um, I guess like the brownie, like the Christmas brownies or something. In one or of Artie Raccoon Review's videos on Boomerang when he said he's sure no one will be awake at 4 a.m. in the morning to watch Foster's Home, he used the meme where Patrick is wide awake at midnight, eating a Krabby Patty. Dude, that meme is so priceless. Like, oh my god. I don't like SpongeBob, but that is one of the best clips in the show, no question. Anaheim or Tustin or Santa Ana? I don't know, I guess Anaheim since I've been there before. There was just a fight at a school over a freaking pizza slice, and the teens made a big scene of that. Isn't that petty? It's more than petty. It's freaking stupid. Pineapple on pizza. Of course I do. Like, some people would find it weird, but I don't think it's weird at all. I miss the chocolate chip cakes with the chocolate cakes with the delicious vanilla icing with those delicious chocolate chips with my mouth is watering with that in which that is a huge comment and it's a mouthful. Anaheim is classic. Okay then. There were 3 fights at my school this week. Ouch. Yep. That's bad. Yeah, you can tell a lot of fights are happening at school lately. Like I remembered at my high school as like the after the year I graduated, like around 2021, 2022ish, I heard there were a lot of fights going on, and fights are not good. They are like the biggest example of drama. Unfortunately, it was discontinued. Well, that sucks. I'm hoping 2026 will be a better year for Nick. I'm hoping too, but we all know it's not going to be good for sure. Dora the Explorer or Wow Wow Whoopsie? Um, I'm gonna say, um, I'm gonna say Dora, but only for those first 2 seasons. Do you like Gushers? Not really. I mean the ones with the fruit water inside, the colored water, those are kind of creepy, honestly. Okay, they're not really creepy, but it's kind of weird. School nowadays is about stupid drama. I could see it. Yeah. 2026 needs to reset their Nick schedules. They really do, but we all know they're not going to. There was this one time at school when I was on the swings and a kid bully pushed me on the swing so high that I fell. Ouch. Well, that kid better be in trouble. Would you be the president of Nickelodeon if you had the chance? Oh, yes, and I would do a much better job than whoever the frick is the scheduler right now. Hello, happy Friday, TGIF. Thank you, Devin Lawrence. Whoopsie doo. Do you prefer Skittles or M&Ms? M&Ms. Immature teens get a reality check, and he got off scot-free. Oh, wow. Not what I wanted to hear. Me too, I prefer M&Ms. Honestly, Bubba, if I were you, I would have just either told an adult or called the cops. And yes, I know that's too far with saying that on a YouTube live stream, but for something like this, I think it makes sense. God. Do you like Starburst? I do, but it's not like the best. There are certain flavors I like, but other ones I'm not a fan of. What would be the first thing you would do for Nickelodeon if you were the president? Simple. Change the schedules because if I were to arrive there and start as president and then I would look at the schedules, I'd be like, okay, so let's get to. Oh my God, look at these schedules. They suck. What are you guys doing? We gotta fix this right now. Let's get to work. Um, might as well. Thankfully, I didn't get injured, but that could have ended horribly. Yeah, it could have. I don't know where he lives. Mm, whoopsie. Oh God, no. Like what? Which candy that you don't like? I was talking about the flavors for Starburst, but the strawberry one is my least favorite flavor. Even though it gets lots of likes, I just don't like it. Have you ever been suspended from school before? True story, I actually have, but I've only been suspended for the day. And I think the reason for that is because YouTube, I really hope you accept this, but I bit one of my friends' arms. I guess I was trying to be like one of those brain eating guys or something. But it wasn't like a Go Anime video. It wasn't like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Spencer, how dare you bite someone? That's it. You were suspended for 2 weeks. Go home now. If I would be president of Nick, I would air many classics and I would listen to fans. Oh, you better. Like that's the main point of being a president. You have to listen to people. You can't ignore them. It's not cool. Do you like Milky Way bars? They're okay. Pine cones are weird. The fact that Dora always says swipe or no swiping is basically teaching a kid to say something like that to a real criminal, like robber no robbing, robber no robbing, robber no robbing. And what are you gonna get out of it? Are you expecting the robber to be like, oh man? No, no, you're gonna be like, ha ha ha. You really think those childhood insults are gonna stop me? Well, you thought wrong, sucker. I'm gonna steal things no matter what. And then the kid's like, oh man, I really thought that was gonna work. I hate you, Dora. Do you know Alan the Movie Maker? I do know about him, but I know he doesn't upload anymore. I don't like SpongeBob anymore. Well, good for you. Do you like Hershey's? Yes, I do. I like Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Rocket Power, and as Told by Ginger. Those are classics. I mean, yeah. Can you yell Robber no robbing thrice? Look, as much as I want to, my family members are asleep right now, so I don't want to be yelling. Ellen made Dora, Caillou, and Kylan get grounded in 2016. And I bet it's deleted now because I don't think he makes videos anymore. Luckily for me, I love SpongeBob a lot every day. I don't hate him that much. Hey, that's your opinion, and I handle it. Do you like Reese's? Simple answer yes. Do you think 2016 is still modern? Uh, kinda. I mean, it's around the late 2010s, so I would say so. AYO, when do you think modern day started? Oh, in your opinion. Um, I guess around like 2012, because 2010 and 2011 are kind of like, in a way, they're like classic years. I know they're not like the early 2000s or 90s, but they're kind of classic. So yeah, let's say 2012. People are remaking Alan's videos. I can see it. I want SpongeBob to be less and aggressive Australian accent. I want it spotless. So which candy bar is her favorite? Well, I would say Reese's, but Reese's isn't a chocolate bar, it's a cup. So I guess Twix? What's your opinion on Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated? It's okay, but it's not the best Scooby-Doo show. In my opinion, I tie in. I was watching Nickelodeon Turkey. Yes, it's the Romanian feed and Turkish with local programs. Cool. No, call the cops. No saying robber, no robbing, robber, no robbing, robber, no robbing. Why am I saying Robbie like Robbie Rotten? We are number one. Hey! I think modern day started in the 1990s. That's too early. I mean, if we're talking like old shows like Thomas the Tank Engine, that's around the third season, so yeah, no. If you would say like 2008, 2009, I'd understand. 2010 is kind of modern-ish. I can see it. Have you watched Bluey before? Yes, but only a couple clips. I haven't seen a full episode. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's a Nickelodeon. No, no, no. That's a Go Animate thing. I would actually stand up and do like the arm thing, but I don't want to do that. I'm kind of lazy. Plus, I'm kind of tired too, so just take it with a grain of salt. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nickelodeon, how dare you spam SpongeBob 24/7? That's it. You're grounded for 20000000000000001 decades. Go home now. Do you think Wubsy might get hurt in Mystery Incorporated? Well, if it was an actual crossover, probably, but it's not. Have you ever have you ever been bullied at school? Uh, I actually have, but I haven't been like beaten up in a fight or anything, so thankfully. Wasn't done writing, but I was watching Nickelodeon Turkey and the Romanian feed with Turkish local programs, Nick Music one and Nick Jr. type of programs, and realized the Loud House is still on there, I guess. Still being shown along with Danger Force and Henry Danger, and I was remembering how the Loud House is now kind of a non-US series. Wow, interesting. What's your thoughts on YouTubers who uses text-to-speech voices? If you mean the GoAnimate voices, then I think it's pretty cool. Do you know Nanko Plush Company? I do. Why do people like beating up people? I don't know. If Nicktoons played Hey Arnold and Rugrats and Rocket Power and the Fairly Odd Parents instead of SpongeBob 24/7, I think it'd be cool. I've been for 4 years. Wow. Alright, so I might as well just follow Bubba's ideas. Like, um, I might as well just follow his word, take his word for it. I mean, tomorrow's Saturday. I guess I could go to sleep later. I guess you could only got called names? I guess so, but I don't really want to talk about my personal life all that much on here. Nanko plushies are weird at times. I can see it. You know who else loved Crayar's videos? My mom! Is because we don't show it anymore and they have the European road trip episodes. Opinion on Lois Griffin. She's very naggy, but in the first few seasons she was actually a good mother. Um I don't know if I want to say this on stream. I might as well say it. So I was doing my birthday marathon celebration all this month, and today I actually saw an episode of Family Guy because it was a part of my history, and um, the way Lois was acting in there, I guess she was okay. Like the episode I watched was the one where they were opening up a cookie stand, and Peter ruined it with that inappropriate thing. So yeah. And Meg was in there, but get this, Peter wasn't like farting on her or anything. So, yeah, I guess sometimes in Modern Family Guy, Meg doesn't get treated like that, but in most episodes she does, and that's what sucks about it. Can you do your Cosmo impression? Oh, yeah, I can do Cosmo. I'm as dumb as Patrick Star and Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie, but they're a lot more smarter than me because I have no brains. Do you like Charlie and Lola? No. Or do you like Charlie and Lola and no? Do you like Charlie and Lola or no? Explain. I do not like it, and the main reason because um I haven't seen the show. Plus um um I don't know if I want to say it on here, but yeah, I just don't watch the show. Where's my money? Stewie and Brian from Family Guy episode Patriot Games. Oh, this is a good one, Bubba. Let's see. Oh, Disney, how dare you turning Winnie the Pooh into all engines go? That's it. You were grounded for one. That is a whole lot of zeros. So one years. Go to your room now. Go to your room right now. Or as they would say in the older Go Animate videos, go to your room right now. Do your Arnold impression from Hey Arnold. Hey, what's up? I'm Arnold. Would you like to hang with me? Cool, let's do it. It's on Pluto TV channels right now. Oh, interesting. Have you seen Zoo? No, I haven't. Yeah, it's on a Pluto TV. I I think I could have sworn I saw it on one of those Pluto TV channels, but I don't know which one it is in particular. Opinion on Dance Moms. Never heard of it. Actually, I have heard of it, but I haven't seen it. All right, 7 more minutes, and I have to close for reals. You guys are just lucky. I'm giving you an extra half hour here. Abby Lee Miller, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? Which one? Cartoon Network, especially nowadays. Opinion on Timon and Pumbaa. Pumbaa. Not a fan of those two. Show ham palm. Oh, what? You mean this? What do you want to see about it? The lines? Yeah, they look pretty cool. Okay, that's it. Here's my other one, if you were interested. Basically the same thing. Can you do this? Well, referring to the show. Oh, yeah, I hadn't. What else do you have, room? Well, of course. Well, I have the fan. I have my bed. I, of course, have the pictures. And to be honest, guys, I just don't have the pictures of Thomas, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Blues Clues, and Courage. I also have one of Baby Looney Tunes. Look, I just like the show, all right? It was my childhood, and it's a nice spin off of Looney Tunes, so please don't judge me. Are you Puerto Rican? I don't think I am. Do your Susie Carmichael impression. I don't even know what she sounds like. Does she sound like number 5 from Kids Next Door? Oh yeah, number 5 sounds like Susie. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the stream, even though you are painfully late. Nickelodeon better on Pluto. They have a Nickelodeon Classic 90s channel on there. Okay. Are you surprised Nick Jr. didn't air OG Dora for her 25th anniversary? Actually surprised by that, yeah. My TV can't play your live stream, so watching on it's almost over anyway. What's better, Disney Channel or Disney Junior? I guess Disney Channel. Opinion on anime. Not a fan of anime, but I do like Speed Racer. Dora was on in 2023. Yeah, but it was. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was. They were airing old episodes alongside Max and Ruby. I forgot about that. I found it weird how they were able to bring back old shows. Like, they could have brought back the other ones, Blue's Clues, Backyardigans, Wonder Pets, all those, but they just lost that chance. Why did they bring it back? Huh, I don't know. I honestly thought Max and Ruby was a random choice. They could have brought Wubsy back. Yeah, right. They don't even have the rights to those. You should do a live stream once a month. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I should. I don't know if he's still in the stream, but I'm honestly surprised Adam stayed for a long time. Like, he normally says hi and then leaves, but I guess he wanted to stay longer, in which I have no problems with. I just want to know if me and him are under good terms. Like, him and Randall are under good terms, but I don't know if me and him are under good terms. Hello, Devin. Welcome back for the last couple minutes. They had OG Blues Clues on the website in 2023, but only for a few days. Oh my god, really? I didn't know that. Wow. Maybe you can do a Christmas stream. Maybe. People missed Dora in 2022. Wow. Me and Adam are on good terms. Well, I know you two are on good terms for sure. I heard I heard Diego and Little Bear were going to return in 2023, but it never happened. Wow. Can't wait for Blue's Clues 30th anniversary next year. Yep, me too. I hope they do something good about it. Dora came back popular in 2023. Then how does that explain with Max and Ruby? Like, I don't get it. The world has forgotten Dora in 2022. I doubt that. Despite Dora being bad, I don't think it was forgotten. I got a haircut just a few days ago. Interesting. I'm not a fan of Blue's Clues, only Blue's Clues and you. Huh? Okay, I get it's your opinion, but how can you be a fan of the reboot and not the original? Uh, uh I don't I don't really I just don't know. I think David Ellison is busy fixing other channels instead of Nick. I Before I got sick. Okay. 2025 was 20 years ago. All right. So it's just about the end. So go ahead and a few comments because it's going to be ending. Last few, and then we'll end it. What's your opinion on the 2025 Noggin logo? It actually sucks because it's just not like the old Noggin logo, much like with what Medora Entertainment said. It's crazy because it's crazy Blue's Clues is almost 30. I agree to that. Because I like the reboot better than the original Blue's Clues, not happening. Can you explain why you like the new one over the old one? Like, I'm very confused. Of course, I'm not here trying to change your opinion because I'm not that type of person. I'm just asking. Last question. What's better, Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz or Back to Oz? I would say the first one because I have seen it, but I'm so not a fan of the Tom and Jerry crossing over with random movies thing. Even though I like crossovers, it's those types of crossovers that are bad. Oh my god, you actually came at the super late moment. Anyways, do you remember Smile of Child, Smile TV? If yes, what shows you remember watching? Of course I remember that, and my favorite show from that channel happens to be Davy and Goliath. Okay, so I'm thinking no one else is commenting, so I'd like to thank you guys for joining. It is 9 o'clock in my location, so I got to get ready and wrap this up so I can get to bed. So thank you for joining, and hopefully you tune in to my other content coming up. Okay, dude, I already know what Blue's Clues and You is about, but the original is basically the exact same thing. I don't know. I guess you can just tell me in a comment. But yeah, we gotta close. So long guys and have a good night. Goodbye.